Jason Boxt joins us now. He's the founder and owner of 3W Insights, a strategic consulting agency. Jason, so many questions, but first of all, just to back into what Nathan mentioned, what are lawmakers doing right now as we speak?
Well, as he said, most of them are still sheltered in place. Now that they've cleared the Capitol grounds, I think some of them are beginning to emerge. And what Nancy Pelosi has said is that they are set on continuing their constitutional responsibility of certifying those electoral college results tonight.
You've worked in Washington for a long time. What went through your mind throughout the day when you saw all of the images and video of protesters storming the Capitol?
It's almost an impossible question to answer. Like, as you said, I've been doing this for a long time, and I don't think I ever really imagined a scenario where I would wake up in the morning excited about the constitutional and democratic process fulfilling what it's supposed to do, and then within a matter of hours watching really a seditious insurrection happening just 10 miles away from where I and my children live.
I mean, has anything like this ever happened before in U.S. history? I mean, I don't think any of us could say that.
Well, I mean, I guess in 1812, the British did stop on by and burn down Washington. That's about the closest thing we've got. There were those protests, and they were quite violent, actually, in Seattle over the summer. And I think there has been this sort of whataboutism. Well, it happened there. Where was the outrage? But I think what people fail to remember is that most people on both sides of the aisle expressed real outrage at what happened in Portland. I'm sorry, not Seattle. What happened out in the Pacific Northwest. The difference here, though, I think, is that we've never really seen our own Capitol infringed like this, and it's quite shocking.
You mentioned Nancy Pelosi's intentions for the rest of the evening, but did the violence have an impact on the effort to challenge the Electoral College results, but also for lawmakers trying to certify those results? Will they be there all night? I mean, will they have to, with all the damage, surely there will be repairs, some security sweeps. How does that impact the process?
Wow, there are so many questions wrapped up in that one simple question. I think a lot of what we're watching right now is to see what the Republicans are going to do and whether senators like Josh Crowley and Ted Cruz, whether they are willing to step back from the brink and actually withdraw their objections. Mitch McConnell, who I am transparently not a big fan of, spoke right before they had to clear the Senate and basically said, I'm not going to be a party to this. We have a constitutional obligation to do this, to save our democracy. It will be really interesting to see whether or not they continue to object to the certification or whether the Republican Party finds within itself a patriotism that, quite honestly, we haven't seen for the last 4 years.
And, you know, we have word of a woman passing away after she was shot at the Capitol today. Donald Trump is still president for 2 more weeks. Could there be some change there? I mean, there's been some mentions from lawmakers on social media of impeachment, the 25th Amendment. What do you think we'll see leading up to January 20th?
Well, if I knew, I'd probably have a much different job and be a lot more comfortable in my station in life. I think there was just a report that the National Association of Manufacturers, which is a right-leaning trade association and a quite powerful one, they even suggested that Vice President Pence strongly considered taking the 25th Amendment into his own hands. It's clear after this afternoon that just 2 weeks left in his presidency, nobody really knows what this man is capable of.
Jason Boxt, thank you so much for your insights. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.